Oh, but actually, I have a more personal, heartwarming, ecumenical Christmas story that I'd like to share with you, okay? Now, like, I'm on my second marriage. I was married once before, and my first husband was one of 9 kids. So he was Catholic, and of course, I'm Jewish. And when we got engaged, we figured it was time that the parents met one another. And the way things worked out, that meeting was to take place at Christmas dinner. Now, you have to understand, my parents had never been to a Christmas dinner before, much less one hosted by devout Catholics. So they did not know what to expect. And for like a month leading up to the event, they kept pestering me with the stupidest questions. My mom was like, Sandy, is this going to be like some kind of Goyish Passover Seder? I'm like, no, Mom, that's Easter. My dad's like, what? No eggs? No, Dad, Easter. Oy. My mom's like, Sandy, are we going to have to drink bad wine and eat stale crackers? I'm like, no, Mom, that's communion. My dad's like, what? No communion at Christmas? I'll bring the Machatunim. I'm like, no, Dad, just because you want to sit around and sip wine does not mean they're going to have communion at Christmas. It doesn't work that way. But listen, guys, because it's Christmas, they may have a gift or two for you, so just try to be gracious and accept it. And my mom's like, fine, but we refuse to kneel or genuflect. Like, nobody's asking you to kneel or genuflect. My dad's like, it'll be easier to kneel if I bring the Manischewitz. Like, Dad, there's not going to be any kneeling or Manischewitz. And my mom's like, Sandy, what's this about gifts? Are they going to have somebody dressed up like Santa Claus handing out presents? Oy vey, Jerry, what are we supposed to do? My dad's like, I know. I'll dress up like Hanukkah Harry. Bring him a satchel full of socks and underwear. Let him see how the other half lives. It's like, Jerry, you're not helping. So, Sandy, what do they serve at this Christmas dinner? A pig? We refuse to eat pork. My dad's like, well, what if it's circumcised and wearing a yarmulke? Jerry, Sandy, tell them we're not going to eat that. All right. I was like, Mom, will you calm down? He's just kidding. I will not calm down. Here, my only daughter is marrying a Shagitz, and I'm being forced to eat pork and celebrate Christmas. This is beyond horrible. I'm sticking my head in the oven. I'm like, Mom, quit threatening to kill yourself. Jeez. Okay, well, after all that bitching and fetching and moaning, things turned out okay, because his parents and my parents had all grown up in Baltimore in the 1930s and 40s. So guess what, folks? They had a lot in common. And they got along famously. I mean, my parents taught them the Yiddish word for the parents of the people your children marry, which is a Machatunim, right? Not to be confused with Macarena. I mean, nobody's going to be dancing and singing, hey, Machatunim, right? And so anyway, the Machatunim were carrying on late into the night, okay? I mean, they were singing old advertising jingles. They were talking about streetcar lines. I mean, my fiance and I couldn't get a word in edgewise. It was like we weren't even there. I mean, we were falling asleep. I was so bored. I mean, I wanted to stick my head in the damn oven. Thank goodness my dad brought the Manischewitz. Oy, Machatunim.